Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's your boy Cozy, and I'm back at you with another hot TikTok reaction. Yeah, today we're gonna do some strange and bizarre TikTok reaction. I'm talking about the kind that's gonna have you questioning reality. Yeah, with that said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I drop some new hot content. Oh yeah, one more thing. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Don't believe anything you hear or see in these videos. Don't believe anything I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment and always do your own research. With that said, let's get right to the hot content.
Man, 2024 is really exposing everything, and it's forcing everybody to look in the mirror. Look at yourself, look at your eyes into your soul, and see what you need to cleanse out. You know what I'm saying? This is why all this information is coming out now. Celebrities, you know, being exposed left and right. The truth is being revealed to everybody, even in your personal life. All the lies that were told to you, anybody who ain't really been telling it like it is being exposed right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is the opportunity for all of us to heal. This is where it's coming into right now. This is the space that we're going into, right? The shift is all about you raising your vibration so that you can move into your rightful place, right? A new heaven and a new earth. That's what that means. The old is not coming into the new, right? So leave all that stuff in the past, all that trauma, all that hurt, pain, grudges, jealousy. Leave all that in the past, man. You know, you can't take that with you. That baggage is too heavy. Okay, it's time for us to start new. We're in a new season. It's time for all of us to evolve. You feel me?
Most definitely, man. Pay attention to the message, man. Don't be distracted by the messenger, for real, for real. Say, man, you can't grow like that, you know, holding on to the past and grudges and everything that hurt you or broke you. That's one, you know, that I even got to take, you know, to heart, for real, for real. Let's get it, man. Y'all don't be scared to hit the like button, share, and subscribe, comment, all that, man. It helped me, you know what I'm saying, get out there in the algorithm. For real, for real. Let's get it.
So apparently Ron Garcia has seen the Ark of the Covenant with the 10 Commandments on it, has proof to show us. Listen to what he about to say.
Real, 100%. And we know exactly where it's at.
Where is it?
In the Vatican.
Interesting.
Have I been in the Vatican?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Did they let me in the back room? Of course. Can you give me some validation here? Yes, because everybody thinks I'm lying here. Literally, they let me in the back room. This is what happened. This is how I was able to get into the back room, because everybody always says I'm lying. I was in the Vatican just like anybody else. People started crowding me in the Vatican. One of the security, or I guess one of the higher ups in the Vatican noticed. I said, I need some help. There's a lot of people crowding me. They let me in the back room. They liked my personality, so they start showing me everything. The robes, the jewels.
All right, so here's the proof. We were in Israel in June, and BB, one of BB's boys, texted me. He said, "Hey brother, good morning. I spoke with Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. He would like to meet Ryan." Facts right here. Y'all can screenshot it. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Here y'all go,
that's facts. So for all y'all saying he's crazy for that, this actually happened.
So now if the Ark of the Covenant is real, that means the 10 Commandments are real. And now I remember what Ron Garcia said when he first started coming out saying all this stuff. Is everything that he's saying, he got proof to back it up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Ron Garcia saying the Ark of the Covenant in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Yeah, it's definitely getting biblical out here.
Most definitely. Man, if Ryan Garcia seen the real, authentic Ark of the Covenant, man, which I highly doubt, you know, they would show him, because how, you know, he just come out and run his mouth like that. Man, hey, man, that just means that, you know, for y'all non-believers who didn't think, you know, that man was real, Jesus, Yeshua, he real. All the names that y'all got for him, you know, all y'all different religions, that mean he's real, you know. For all y'all atheists, people who don't believe, yeah, man, this gonna be a controversial one, y'all, for real. Let's get it.
Soon we will enter an era where there will be no internet, no television, or telephone service. We will plunge into chaos, where your money, your empires, and your power will lose all significance. The sole concern for you and your loved and dear ones will be simple survival. However, in this impending scenario, you will sadly realize that you can no longer change anything. You will be powerless. By then, you will have lost all your media resources, thus losing influence over the masses, and your empires will be shattered. Your only chance to preserve your empire is to align with humanity and contribute to informing people and uniting all scientists into a single scientific research center. If we swiftly find a solution to create a shield against external cosmic influences, and if we revive the oceans, only then will we have a chance to save our empires and pass them on to your children.
Man, don't believe that. Don't fall for that.
Russians were drilling into what they called Lake Vostok under the ice, where there was a lake that presumably held life. It's got its own little ecosystem. They're hitting the surface of the Earth. At that level, what are we talking about? Like how many miles deep? 14,000 feet of ice that they have to drill through to get to it? To hit the surface of the Earth? What is under the ice?
Let me know.
So for the people that don't know, there is a new law that was just made that will make side hustles illegal. It will impact 80 million Americans.
Man, hold on. How they gonna ban side hustling, man? You know why? Taxes, man. They want to get their money, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below. Ain't that something crazy, man? How y'all gonna ban a man hustle, man? It's side hustle, man. Uncle Sam want every little penny, not every dime, every penny, man, for real.
Yes, and this was passed by big homie Jiggy Joe. And you see, it goes into effect on March 11th. And this will affect the Americans that are in the side gig economy. And yes, this goes for everybody who does contractor work. That goes for everybody who signed the I-9. You see, this independent contractors, freelancing such as trucking, manufacturing, healthcare, and app-based. Yes, like TikTok and Facebook. So instead of you being on the I-9, they're trying to change that into a W-2, which means more taxes. Because a lot of people ain't filed their taxes this year and they had to make something shake. Dang, they passing so many outrageous laws back to back to back to back. I'm finna get my passport and go back to back to back to back to Africa or somewhere that's not the US. Cause in a minute, I think it's finna get real ugly. Let me know what y'all think about them getting rid of all side hustles today in a comment. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And yes, we're talking about Uber Eats and Lyft drivers too.
What y'all think about that?
The ones that are not living right are gonna go into hiding. I guarantee you that, because they always wanted to spin me as the crazy one when I seen it myself, little kids being hurt, and I went and standed up for them, hit my reputation. I've already said this, and now everybody's.
First off, man, why is this dude hooked up to air? Like, why? It seems like he in the hospital or something, man. What the hell is going on with Ryan, man? He gotta get some help.
Running away. You notice everybody's running away at this point. Every single person is running away. People are stepping down. People are removing themselves from their companies. Come on now, the rapture is coming. Jesus is coming back. The aliens, they already have Project Blue Beam. Project Blue Beam is the fact that aliens are being slowly put out. Okay, I'm speeding this quick because I've already said this on Instagram. You could check out the full live. But at the end of the day, Project Blue Beam is this. Why do you think they slowly started putting out aliens since Roswell? Because you can't handle the truth right away. It would have caused a great mass delusion or whatever, right? Just everybody would be chaotic. So they do slowly, and it's for a reason, because it says in the Bible that there'll be a great delusion cast out on earth. What do you think that great delusion is? And you guys can pull up the verses. So the aliens, how do you think they trick everybody? When the rapture comes, beams of light brings up everybody, and everybody comes to Christ and goes with Christ to reign. everybody left down is going to be casted with a great delusion. What do you think they're going to get tricked by? They're going to get tricked by that it was an alien abduction. Understand, this is happening in real time. You guys need to wake up. Who's involved? The people, the principalities, the powers.
Hey, Ryan was spitting for y'all. Y'all hope y'all paying attention and soaking it in, man. Like I say, man, don't be distracted by the message. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't be distracted by the messenger, you know. Focus on the message, you know, for real though. Because he definitely putting y'all on game, you know. For real.
The ice walls and the Garden of Eden location. On the edge of the earth are walls of ice which keep us from the rest of earth. There have been multiple expeditions by peoples who have claimed to have found the Garden of Eden who go missing shortly after. Many believe that the U.S. government have kept those people quiet to keep us inside the walls. They want to keep us from achieving paradise and returning to Eden. Like and follow to learn more about what's being hidden from us.
Crazy work. Y'all think that's a possibility? Let me know down below in the comment section, because I definitely believe it could be a possibility. I think it's possible, guys. Yeah. Anything's possible. Man, ain't no way I'll be out there in that mug. Spooky as hell, man. Your ass get hit across the head, kidnapped, be in somebody's dungeon out there in that bad boy. They tripping. What y'all think about that clip, man? Would y'all do that or not? Let me know down below in the comment section.
Just a quick one for the globe trolls. Yes, the ice wall goes down to the seafloor, because the oceans need to be contained to maintain their level.
Whoa.
I won't say anything. We're just gonna watch. Just a few questions I had. Some real questions. 1. This treaty. Why? We pillage and discover everything else. What's so special about Antarctica that they don't want us to know? Extraterrestrial. Just really extra means extra-terrain. Those who live beyond the terrain. Well, which terrain? And one more question. The pyramids that are in the Grand Canyon, what with the Egyptian hieroglyphics, wouldn't that mean that no, California? No, okay. Let's just watch the video.
So you can't fly over the ring and get anywhere. That's why we're not allowed to go there. I mean, think about it. It's the only treaty that's all these countries have signed and never broken and completely agreed on. It's the only one. What treaty is there that everybody's agreed on? We're being kept away from it for a reason. They have some scientific bases there, and literally it's controlled by the military. If you try and go there by yourself, you will be sort of picked up and escorted back. There was a guy called Jarls Anderhoy who tried to take a mission to the Antarctica, and he was picked up and taken back by the military. It's a good reason, because they don't want you finding out what's beyond. Admiral Byrd he actually did four expeditions, and most of them were military expeditions with huge military groups. Thousands of people, planes, boats, the works. And yes, he confirms in an interview that he discovered a continent as big as the continental United States out there, that was with warm water lakes and mountains and everything, that was completely uninhabited. And he described it as the other side of the South Pole to Middle America. So on the globe, that means it would be somewhere in the Indian Ocean. There's a huge continent that nobody knows about. So yeah, there's more going on than meets the eye. The other thing is, after Admiral Byrd came back after his last expedition, Antarctica was sealed off, and both America and the Russians started firing nuclear missiles straight up. Now in America, that was called Project Operation Fishbowl, and it came under something called Project Dominic. Well, Fishbowl makes sense because it seems like Admiral Byrd found the edge of the dome. Okay, while he was out there, and as soon as he left there, they started firing missiles straight up, I believe, to try and test how far that dome went. If you look at the footage of these
hey, it makes sense, doesn't it? Man, that's what they say, truth is stranger than fiction, man. It's crazy. It's getting weird.
Explosions. What you'll see is an explosion. Well, when a bomb goes off in midair, it's a fireball. It expands in all directions and mostly up. Okay. Now, if you look at these explosions on Operation Fishbowl, they explode outwards in a ring, which means it's exploding against something because it can't rise with the heat. So it's exploding against something and exploding outwards. Okay, in the middle of the explosion, you'll see it glows, hot, and then it cools over time. So it looks to me like they were exploding against a dome. Now, I said it was Operation Fishbowl, obviously Fishbowl, but there's a chap called Rob Skiba who discovered that the Project Dominic, the word Dominic means of the Lord, Fishbowl of the Lord. So I believe they clearly know.
Man, this is a good clip, y'all. I hope y'all paying attention, man. Don't miss the message. Man, let's get it.
We're in an enclosed system, and Admiral Byrd found the edge, and they've tested to see how far it goes up.
Now, how many of y'all have heard this part about the Admiral Byrd mission? I have never heard that part about the Admiral Byrd mission or adventure. That is crazy, man. I got to do more research on that one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down below in the comment section.
Yeah, come here. I need y'all to look at this. Read the title. Let it sink in. Okay, let's get into it. And the article goes along to say this guy administration views purchasing of a Bible could be a potential terrorist warning sign. Yeah, they called it suspicious behavior. And guns and ammo too, but that's another subject. And then I did some digging and stumbled on Fox News. Yeah, the feds asked banks to search private transactions for terms like MAGA or Trump. And you see, we both see MAGA and Trump, but then if you scroll down, you also see religious text. Interesting. You see right here, the purchase of books including religious texts and containing extremist views could have them watching your bank account. Now let me put it like this. I understand you watching people if they move suspicious, but what does any religious book or what somebody believe in have to do with anything? And see, that's where the line gets blurred and mistakes can start happening. It's just something, I find very alarming. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on if y'all buy a religious book, it can have them watch your bank accounts in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive content. Hit that Gmail trying to do business. We're definitely living in some crazy, strange times.
Hold up, man. Now, I like what he said about that. Like, what does that have to do with anything? But you missed the point there, my boy, Wisdom. What does religious texts in the Bible or anything like that have to, and they put Trump in the same sentence, like, with that category. What does that have to do with anything, like, to be a terrorist, considered a terrorist, or MAGA and all that stuff, man? Like, what does it have to do with being a terrorist? Are they saying it's basically war against Christians? Or you know, a certain religion. Maybe Trump is really one of the good guys, and he really was fighting, you know, behind closed doors against those pedos to get, you know, free the children or whatever, you know. If you know, you know. That's what I'm getting out of that. You know, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below. Man, y'all be careful out there, because we don't want them watching our bank accounts or bank statements, right? I know that's right. Let's get it. Crazy. Now I'm almost sure that last clip, that video was good and everything, but for copyright reasons, y'all, if y'all wondering why it's muted, I'm gonna have to mute it, you know what I'm saying, just so I can even show y'all that video clip, you know, for the people out there who gonna be in the comment section like, man, there's something wrong with your video, man, you muted it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down below in the comment section. And for future notice, if there's any clip that's muted like that in my videos, it's only because it's copyrighted. For the music purposes, it's copyrighted, you know, but I could mute it and still show y'all the clip, you know what I mean, and narrate it a little bit. But I only have to, I have to mute it either before if I know, but sometimes I don't know if the song or the music is gonna be copyrighted until I upload it, y'all. And so I have to mute it once I upload it instead of deleting it and re-uploading the whole video. It takes a while, y'all, you know, if you knew the process. Yo, with that said though, let's get it. Damn, man, I suck, because I know I'm gonna have to mute that last clip too because of the music, man. They fucking me over, man. But excuse my language, y'all. But yeah, but that was a good clip, man. But y'all see they was at the ice wall and they you know, they was going too far, I guess, in Antarctica. That's what they trying to say, but I doubt it, because they wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts and shorts, you know. It's cold as hell in Antarctica. But anyways, you know, you seen the naval ship turn their ass around or whatever. But yeah, man, that's crazy though. Copyright reasons though for the muted clips though, y'all. Just to let y'all know if y'all didn't hear the last clip. You know, let's get it though.
Yo, guys.
One more thing, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, like, comment, share, like, comment, share. It help my videos get out in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Push it out there so other people, you know what I'm saying, like-minded people like us could, you know, get some of this knowledge, soak up some of this knowledge. If they
Guys, you're not going to believe this, but they say this map right here is the real map that the powers that be have been keeping from us. And they say it's 178 worlds on this map. Let's get a closer look at this. So they say that we are in the middle, and that's the ice wall, and these are the lands beyond the ice wall. Now let's look at some of the names of these lands. So here's some lands on one side of the ice wall. Atum, Atian, that's the name of the ocean up there at the top, Ocean of Nu. Now here's the east side of the ice wall. You have this ocean and these lands right here. And here are some more lands. As you see Isis, Osiris, and check this out, guys, human colony. Now this map is from this book called The Lands of Mars, 178 Worlds Under the Great Dome. you can get this book on Amazon. So guys, please do your own research. Check this out, because I know this sounds crazy. Go check out the book, do your research. Peace, get woke, and keep rising.
That is crazy though. Y'all go check out that book, man. I think I'm gonna have to go check it out my damn self, because only one way I'm gonna believe that is if I see it myself. And I ain't talking about the book, I'm talking about the lands, man, of the map though. Man, that's wild.
There was a time where Antarctica,
perhaps 90 million years ago, there was a lush rainforest that is now covered in miles of ice on the Antarctic continent.
A friend of ours, who will remain nameless, went there. And he said a couple interesting things. He said the mountains looked eerily pointy and four-sided. He said way more mountainous than he thought it would be. He said there is a pact with every country that has a slice of it that they will not dig or remove any minerals from Antarctica. They are clearly protecting or preserving something that may or may not be under, I believe it's 3 miles at its thickest of ice.
Whew, crazy.
No ice around any of these areas, okay? There's North America, South America, Africa, India, Russia, China. Okay, so very similar to this map. North America, South America, Africa, India, China, Russia, okay? Only thing different, Australia. There is no Australia here because it hasn't been discovered yet. This is 1587. Australia wasn't discovered until 1606. So that's why that's not there. But my main question is, if this is a globe flattened out and this is on the bottom, right? What the fuck is this? There's no ice on it. And guess what? Antarctica hadn't been discovered yet. Antarctica was discovered in 1820. And if you look, oh look, there's an alligator, there's a camel, warm weather animals. So, you want to explain to me, first thing, what the hell is this, all this land? And second thing, what froze them? What happened between 1587 and 1892 where those areas got frozen?
Shit, man.
Smash the like
God knows.
button.
Only God knows. I like the pictures, man. I wish they would have showed some better background music, man. That shit put me to sleep. Plus this light, God almighty, I know I ain't the only one. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. This shit will put you to sleep, but for real. Shit. Man, y'all think them pixels was real, really before the treaty in Antarctica, or what? Or CGI made up shit? It looked like it was off a movie or something, man. From the last little credits or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. I think it's kind of kippity cow.
Have you heard that? NASA just found the biggest creature to ever exist frozen in Antarctica, and it is still alive. No way. Check this out. Just a week ago, a team of NASA scientists were on their way to Antarctica in order to find meteorite samples for studying. After the team arrived, they began setting up camp, and when the next day had come, they set out. In the first 3 hours, the team only found a few small meteorite samples, but nothing big of interest. Just moments later, one of the members reported seeing an enormous hole in the distance. The group made their way over and could not believe it. At first, they thought that it was a huge meteor crater, but when they went down, there were no meteorites. It was an ice cave. That's when one of the members saw something impossible. He pointed his flashlight directly next to them and found something like never before. An enormous megalodon was staring directly into their souls frozen in the ice wall. They were shocked, as nothing like this has ever been found. The team then immediately began running tests on the creature and found its blood to still be flowing. One of the scientists explained that this means in the right conditions, this creature could be brought back to life from its frozen state. The Megalodon is currently in Area 51. The team got some photo if you want to see. Click share then more to see the photo.
I've never really believed in Jesus or...
Hold on, we not just gonna skip past that like we ain't just hear what we thought we heard. A megalodon, man, trapped in ice and still living, blood still flowing. Basically, it's in hibernation in some way, shape, or form. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all think that's real or not, man? Because I don't know. If it is, hey, that's scary.
On the whole church thing. But I think I've seen the stuff you guys are talking about here. I just didn't know what it was at the time. I was in the Army from 1997 to 2000, and I was sent to McMurdo Station in Antarctica. I was a helicopter mechanic and crew chief, and they had volunteer tours open for guys to go there and work on the helicopters there. When they asked for volunteers, a bunch of us applied, but only me and one other guy got accepted. The application process had a bunch of questionnaires that we had to fill out, and we had to sit for a bunch of one-on-one interviews. It was mostly just a bunch of questions about what our interests and beliefs were. I was sent to McMurdo Research Station in August of 1998. When we weren't busy de-icing the aircraft and working on them, we had time to hang out with the scientists at the research station. The military unit attached to McMurdo was small, and we didn't have our own separate facilities. We didn't have a PX or a media center. There was no chapel or chaplain, and we didn't have our own separate mailroom. We just had to share the same facilities with the scientists and researchers. So over time I got to be friends with a few of them. They had two different kinds of ice that they worked on and studied. One kind of ice was the normal kind that we've all seen. They took cores of it out of boreholes in the ground. Just like normal ice, it was mostly clear or sometimes white, and it would melt into liquid water if it got warm. The whole area of Antarctica is covered in this kind of ice. But that wasn't their main kind of ice. The only time I ever saw them actually studying normal ice was when a film crew from National Geographic came by. The rest of the time, which was most of the time, the scientists were studying something they called sky ice. This stuff was totally different. We were never allowed to go into the laboratory areas of the station because the labs had to be kept super clean, and they said it would mess up their work if they risked letting too many people in the lab. But one time, one of the researchers that I was friends with showed me a piece of sky ice. You couldn't touch the stuff with your bare hands because it was so cold. And it wasn't clear or white like normal ice. It was solid blue. He said that's why they call it sky ice, because it was the exact same color as the sky. We had to wear thick, heavy, going outside gloves to handle it.
Skies.
Out themselves. So you know how they wanted to wipe down like the indigenous people in their history? Right. Well, they did it before, which is why it was so natural for them to do it to the indigenous. But the Tartarians were also their own people, like their own
But you're saying Putin was trying to release what's behind the ice wall.
To tell us about the Tartarians. He wants to teach us about a lost history, he says. Supposedly.
No,
I don't know if it's true or not.
with everything that I'm saying though, they live behind the ice wall, that map. That's what's behind the other side of the ice wall.
According to Putin.
According to Putin.
But there's so much. Like, you have to read it. You have to look into it. Like, I really can't go back.
You really can't go into the website?
Oh, it's called Yandex.
Yandex. Let me see. And that's what it looks like, y'all. There you go. Yep, that's definitely a Yandex.
Yandex.
There y'all go. Y'all have nothing to do. Google that. And everybody's gonna Google what? Tartarian's Empire?
Oh, yeah. That you can go to Google and on Google too, because you won't get it.
Alright, so you heard that.
You go to Yandex and you search up that through there and it pulls up.
Now, I'm not saying
Yandex. If y'all want to hear about the Tartarian Empire, all you got to do is go down my catalog and go to my This is Tartarius video, and you will learn all about the Tartarian Empire. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You know, so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content. You know, right before you hit play on that video now, you know, and share the knowledge to everybody else who might want to learn about the Tartarians. You know what I'm saying? But I have to run that video back by y'all, just like a few others every now and then I will do that. So y'all will, you know what I'm saying, get the message. Because when it's ran by you one time, yeah, you hear it, you heard it, maybe you soaking in. But if it's ran by you twice, you definitely gonna, you know, memorize or remember what's going on. Let's get it.
it's real whatsoever, right? But could there be a possibility that that's the way it looks on the other side of that ice wall in Antarctica? Now, to me, if there's not anything on the other side of that ice wall, why do they guard it so much? Why is it not allowed to just explore and go out there and just see for ourselves what's over there? Why is it guarded so much? Now, like I said before, I'm not saying this is real, but look at all the intricate details. Look at this city. Now, I know there's a lot of maps that do talk about cities underneath the ice caps and even on the other side of these ice caps. And there's even maps out there, which I am going to show one. So could these maps show beyond the ice wall? And also, are there passages where you could get beyond the ice barrier as well? So let me know what you think about Antarctica. And if there was an exploration that you could get on, would you go?
Petroleum is rivers in their lands, runs deep underground in the earth until it reaches our lands. What the hell is going on? Is that clear? Y'all just said no. If y'all didn't get it, y'all need to go back and you know what I'm saying? Rewatch it and pause it, man, because he's saying it's in our lands and it runs to their lands. Not, come on, man. It's not from decayed animals and plants, man. It's in the rivers. We gonna get to the bottom of that. We're gonna definitely do some more research about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down below in the comment section. If you These are AI generated images of Antarctica ice wall, or on the other side of the ice wall, like what's behind. don't really know if that was Antarctica because I think I would have thought we would have seen the entrance to the center Earth or Gartha. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let me know if y'all are looking for the same thing with ice wall. Let me know down below in the comment section because I don't think that was it.
Reptoids in Antarctica? Are reptoids living behind the ice wall? Watch this video, you guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section about these creatures right here. This is some secret footage, allegedly. We do not know what this is. If you guys have any information on this video, please drop it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like, what are those? Is that real? What is this?
No, cappity cap.
I'm going to tell you a number of things, but you really only have to remember 2 words. Governments lie. Very important to remember. Governments lie. I mean, not just the American government. Governments in general lie. Now, when I say all governments lie, that may sound like an anarchist statement. The anarchist...
Hey, he ain't lying.
Several large regions of the Antarctic ice sheet are shrinking every year. These areas are continuing to decline at faster and faster rates. Scientists fear that if global warming is not controlled swiftly, the ice sheets in Antarctica could collapse, leading to a rise in sea levels which would have disastrous consequences for low-lying cities and communities. It will also have a huge impact on climate change as Antarctica's ice plays a big role in regulating the global temperature. The white ice reflects the sun's energy back into the atmosphere and cools water beneath it. The continent, if it were to melt entirely, stores enough frozen water to raise global sea levels by 190 feet. If this happens, the consequences would be catastrophic for millions worldwide as entire nations could be wiped out. Scientists are now rushing to identify the factors behind this rapid decline of snow ice in the South Polar region and find ways to avoid the future disaster. Ice-covered continent of Antarctica, surrounded by the Southern Ocean, holds 90% of the world's ice. This mass of ice that forms the ice cover or ice sheet over land has resulted from the accumulation and compaction of snow over thousands of years. And when it extends over the sea, it forms an ice shelf. The Antarctic ice sheet comprises the West Antarctic ice sheet and the East Antarctic ice sheet. At first glance, the situation with the Antarctic ice sheet may seem unclear. In some parts of Antarctica, the ice sheet is melting rapidly. In other areas, it is growing due to unusually large snowfalls. However, surveys of the entire ice sheet show that overall, ice loss is surpassing new snowfall. Not only is Antarctic ice melting more quickly than new snow can replace it, but the rate of loss due to melting is increasing. This year, the ice is significantly smaller than it ever has been. As of late June 2023, almost 1 million square miles of ice was missing from the ocean around Antarctica. It's the smallest amount of ice ever measured around the continent since 1979.
So I asked my friend where they get the sky ice from, and he said it comes from the wall. Apparently there's a huge wall of sky ice in Antarctica. He said it was hundreds of miles inland from the coast. He said it was the biggest natural structure in the world. In the 1960s, the U.S. Army had a plan to bore a tunnel into the wall, but they didn't have a boring machine that could handle the super cold temperatures, so they had a whole testing project in Greenland where they developed ice tunnels and invented new boring machines that could operate in super cold temperatures. So this was back when forming NASA and all the other things that were kind of strange, the Antarctic Treaty. Around that time, they were practicing to bore into the sky ice. Then, once they had the new boring machine figured out, they brought it to the ice wall. The machine bored a tunnel 5 or 10 miles into the wall, but that they never broke through the other side of the wall. They still don't know how thick the wall is, even to this day. At first, the floor of the tunnel was solid rock, but after a mile or two in, the floor was sky ice. Map of the wall in Antarctica, except the map was all flat. It showed the wall going all the way up over the whole Earth. Very interesting information given what we know surrounds us. We know that the firmament's not just made out of ice It's something special. That could just be something near the foundation to prevent you from going all the way to it. Those little nuclear bombs they shot at the firmament, they can't break it. They've tried. If they could, they would, but they can't. It closes up as you go through it. But this was back in the 60s. There's no telling what they're trying now. Mostly guarding it is keeping us from going there.
Rockets. Excuse me, y'all. What y'all think about that clip, though? Y'all let me know down below, man. What y'all think they trying now? You know, he said that was back in the 60s. How are they trying to crack, though, puncture the firmament now? Any ideas?
Mark had always been convinced that the Earth was flat.
Y'all screenshot that. Not screenshot that. Pause that last clip if y'all need to. Y'all need to pause because copyright music purposes.
He had spent countless hours researching and debating the topic with others who shared his beliefs. For years, he dreamed of traveling to the Arctic to witness the ice wall that supposedly encircled the flat Earth. Finally, Mark had saved up enough money to make the journey. He set out alone, equipped with only his compass and a few supplies. As he trekked across the snowy landscape, he couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement mixed with trepidation. After several days of traveling, Mark finally saw the towering ice wall in the distance. Mark trudged across the icy terrain, his heart racing with excitement and anticipation. As he drew closer to the ice wall, he couldn't help but be in awe of its towering presence. The wall stretched as far as the eye could see, disappearing into the distance. As he approached the wall, he noticed strange symbols etched into the ice, symbols that he had never seen before. The ice itself was a deep shade of blue, almost as if it were made of sapphire. Suddenly, movement at the base of the wall caught Mark's attention. A creature unlike anything he had ever seen emerged from behind the wall. It was enormous, with multiple tentacles protruding from its massive body. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and it let out a deafening screech that echoed across the icy expanse. Mark stumbled backward in terror, but the creature was upon him in an instant. Its tentacles wrapped around his body, crushing him with a strength that he could not hope to resist. As he struggled to free himself, the creature's jaws opened wide, revealing a set of razor-sharp teeth. Mark knew that he was doomed, and as the creature's teeth closed in around him, he was filled with a sense of utter despair. His journey to the ice wall had been his life's work, and now it would be his undoing. The search party never found any trace of Mark, save for his compass lying on the ground near the ice wall. The creature that had claimed him as its victim was never seen again, but rumors persisted of otherworldly beings lurking at the edge of the world, waiting to ensnare the unwary.
Man, it's crazy. So how do y'all even know about this story or what grabbed him and all this and that? Man, it's crazy, boy. They be camping out here, man. Y'all, I will, like I say, man, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Don't be believing nothing y'all see here in these videos. Always do your own research and always use your own discernment for what you think is real and what it's not. With that said, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. I appreciate y'all hanging in with your boy Koozie. I'm out. Catch you next video.